Good morning. It's the Orlando Gardener coming at you. What are we doing today? We are planting some sugarcane, which is a delicious crop, and I think that everybody out there needs to plant sugarcane. So everybody always asks me about the soil that I use, and I use whatever I can find on sale, but mostly what I use is this Florida sugar sand and I mix it with a garden compost. And normally I have some garden soil on hand sitting out here, but I haven't done that. My truck has been down for a while, so I don't have a surplus supply of it. So I actually went to the store. I went to Ace Hardware. Ace is the place with the healthy. I went to Ace Hardware and I bought some garden soil. And this time, because I want to stretch it and give it a little bit more power, and because sugarcane is so greedy, I mean, it is so greedy, I went and got some black cow as well, which I put in here, and you can kind of see the chunks of garden soil in there. So these are the sugarcane plants or starts. As you can see, they have roots on the bottom. They didn't start out that way. So what did I do? One of the things that you could do is, excuse the mess, you can allow your sugarcane to stay longer than what it normally does for harvest. If you look, you see I allowed this sugarcane to stay in the ground long. It's well past picking time or cutting time. And if you do, the notes will grow. If you water the base of the tree, of course you're going to get what's coming for next year. You're going to get that. But you let it stay in the ground and you water it heavily, the notes will start to push. You see the notes here? They've popped out, and they're popping out all the way down up the tree, even up here at the top. Notes are coming out. So I let those notes pop out and keep watering them so they can produce some good healthy starts. And this is what you get right here. And I take them and I put them in water. And after I put the starts in water, they get their roots on them. And that's what you want. Now, you don't have to do it this way. I've shown y'all many different ways over the years to propagate sugarcane, to get sugarcane to grow. And this is a method that I've started to do as well, besides just the cuttings. I do cuttings, but this as well. Allow that sugarcane to sit in the ground and just water it, and the notes will begin to swell while it's yet in the ground. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to fill this tray up with this mix of native Florida sugar sand, or whatever native sand or dirt or soil you have. Fill it up real good. Sugarcane is really, really greedy, like bananas. They love to eat y'all. So that's why over the years, I don't have any I don't have any mushroom compost at this moment, nor do I have access to mushroom compost at this moment, because I heard that the plant are not selling to the public anymore. That's what I heard. So I went to the next best thing, black cow. You do what you need to do for your garden. whatever you need to do for your garden. And, you know, gardening is all about trial and error. You know, your climate is a little bit different from my climate. Your yard is a little bit different than my yard. And yes, I'm patting it down a little bit. It's pretty fluffy. Just taking that, taking the starts, pushing them on down in there real good. And I'm doing them this way because I'm filming. Oh my goodness. Fill that on up. See that? How's that looking, y'all? Alrighty. Okay. Come on out there. Wow, this is a really big one. It's beefy. That's gonna be the star of the show. Get them on down in that soil. And I'm gonna put more soil on top of them. And one of the critical things to do is to keep it watered. Sugarcane, like, it's a grass, y'all, like bamboo and all that. It like water. Packing it down in there real good. I'm gonna put more on top of it. All those roots in there. That down in there real good. Spin it around a little bit. And they're gonna start to grow really good. This is a very good variety of sugarcane, might I add. Nurse it up real good. And you're giving, now they don't have to go in this. They can go into, these can go straight into the ground if you have soil already prepared. But I don't have a place as of right now for these. So I'm taking them to the next step or the next level and putting them in these, and they'll get another foot tall. And by that time, I should have the location ready for these. They'll be ready to go. Sometimes you gotta spin it around a little bit. Spin it, kind of shake it a little bit and push it on down in there. Somebody said the roots are exposed. I'm putting more dirt on them. Hold up, be patient. Look at it, look like a little forest there, y'all. Look, a little forest. Yeah. Ooh, I hear an eagle or hawk or something up there. Hey, Mr. Hawk, eagle. All right, the last one. Let me make sure this thing is. All righty. And I discovered this method on accident by letting sugarcane stay in the ground too long. And I'm like, man, them baby canes are looking beefy. That's a better start than most. Okay, so it's like that, right? We'll get some more dirt. Put it in there. Got all this good vibe. I know it just looked like sand, but it got some good stuff in there. And this is not the home, because I'm gonna start by growing some sugarcane in bins as well, y'all. That bin, that container growing with sugarcane is fun. And it's works really well. So here we go. The sugarcane is in there, packed in real good. And all I got to do now is water it regularly. Or you can go to your neighborhood grocery store or dollar store and get one of those tin pans and just sit this whole thing down in a tin pan so that it can get water regularly. But they want water. I'm gonna take this and give it a little bit. I'll get a little bit more a little bit later. Give them something to drink. Boom. And there you go. A different way of doing sugarcane, getting it to go. All right, this is Orlando Gardener coming at you. Y'all have a good one and be safe.